That's interesting choice of, oh! So just because it's green does not mean we go. We need to be in orange stage and be prepped and ready for anything like that. Remember, we are planning a ride. We got to locate those hazards. We got a frontal impact, so we got possible groin injuries, hand injuries. Let's go take a look and see exactly what happened. So light turns green. There it is. It's green for us. It's obviously green everywhere else too. So we're going to go ahead and gun it. And that's when the vehicle starts to come. So this is the moment that you're going to have to do some form of red stage maneuver. We just now recognize now this is an armchair quarterback. I get it. Things happen quickly when you're out and about doing this. But the problem with all of this is you need to be able to see these things. And when it's green, doesn't mean you just go. It means that you need to make sure everything is fine. You see the tires turned. You have to, oh, I don't want to mute it. You have to assume that the car is still going. And at this point, we honk the horn. That's not going to save us. Let's say the car completely stops. We're still going at them. So we have to stop too. Now, we also have an escape path. We have to make sure we utilize every single aspect of this. Now, this happens in seconds. So it is not going to be something that is easily done. So that's why we wear full gear, just in case something like this happens. We couldn't prevent it. But take a quick look. We got full high-vis gear. How come we weren't seen? How come we didn't see a big, bright, yellowish orange vehicle? It's because we're not really paying attention. Maybe other factors like the road is it's raining, so you got water dots all over your face. It's hard to see. Could be that too. Here we go. Here we go. Intersection. Side of the vehicle. Side of the vehicle. Side of the vehicle. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Good job with the progressive brake pressure. That's that's a success. That's definitely a success in my book, as long as you don't get hit, but that is way too close for comfort. Now, right here, what we have is a line of sight issue. We can't see around this hedge and this car. So when that's the case, we should definitely, and especially in a neighborhood, be in orange stage, because each one of these driveways is a possible path of travel violation. You never know when somebody's coming out. They're basically intersections. So we're coming in through here, can't still see anything. So remember, we could slow it down. I know we want to get home. There's the moment we start to see it. So this is the moment we perceive. We need to start to react. So perception is we just saw it. Okay. Now reaction is when we need to roll off that throttle, cover those brakes. We should be covering the brakes almost the whole time anyways. But roll off that throttle, get some engine braking going, cover those brakes, because now we're in a definite orange stage. I mean, we were supposed to be earlier, but now we definitely are, because we're planning our ride. We just located a hazard. We're kind of positioned as best we can. We need to adapt or navigate. At this point, this person starts to come out. It seems like we're going pretty fast. Now they're in their path of travel. That's that side of the vehicle pattern that I want you guys looking out for. So we need to do good progressive brake pressure, and that's what he does. And I say that's what he does because he doesn't panic brake and slam the brakes and fall down. He actually did good progressive brake pressure. Now, at this point, you're not going to be able to slow down in time. So thankfully, he starts to move over just a little bit, looking for that escape path. So there comes a time where you're not going to be able to stop, and you're going to have to release the brakes to make sure that you can actually get a good swerve. You notice that there's nothing up here. Yeah, so that's something that you're going to have to think about. But thankfully, that vehicle stopped, because that right there would have been an impact if that vehicle did not stop. So everyone's having a bad day, but everyone's going to be able to go home to their families and friends. So that's perfect. That's a good day to me. There we go. Going through here now. We have an intersection right there. We have somebody merging slowly. Blinker, 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 blinker. Slow it down. Found the escape path. Yes, go ahead and get upset. Go ahead and get upset. Road is slippery. You couldn't apply the brakes too much because you would have lost traction. So he did a good job. Was able to handle that. Let's go back just a little bit. I want you to see the pattern. There's that side of the vehicle right there. Boom, boom, boom. Side of the vehicle. That means there's a possibility of them going like this. We're going like this. Guess what? Path of travel violation. So at this point, start to slow it down a little bit. We're going 79, 79, 79, 79. Now we start to see it. That's when we start to perceive, hey, something's kind of weird. We're braking. Couldn't brake in time. We're going 50 now from 80. He's finding that escape path. This looks like a good position for safety. Got himself out of there. Did a good job. DVD plus, here we go. Lane filtering. Okay, watch out. He's going very slow, which is good. So watch out for any mergers like that. Got a little bit of a impact. He's got some gear on his knees, no abrasion resistance, but he's got impact resistance. All right, we're gonna be lane filtering. He's going decent speeds. Always got to watch out for those wanting to pull out in front of you. So we got this person right here, brake lights. If you notice with the other vehicles that are parked, like there's even an indicator. With the other vehicles that are parked, there's no basically any electricity on the brake lights, but all of a sudden there is one on here. I mean, that kind of matches this one, that kind of matches this one, kind of matches this one. So the ones that don't have anything, nobody's on. The vehicle's not on. The ones that do have something, the vehicles are on. So that should kind of get you into that. Well, you're supposed to be in orange stage anyways in this situation, but that should get you like, what's going on here? What's going on here? So when we're planning our ride, we're locating these hazards. Boom, we located something. Uncommon in a common situation. Common is lights are off because nobody's in the vehicle. It's parked. Uncommon is that the lights are on. That means there's somebody in the vehicle. That means the vehicle is actually on. Okay? So let's go ahead and go forward a little bit right here. It starts to go right there. We have our hands on the brakes. We're doing a good job. We can't really escape left or right because we have terrible space cushions. That is one of the big problems when it comes to lane filtering. All right, nighttime. What kind of hazards? Write in the comments what you think a common hazard is at nighttime. Not for the motorcycle rider, but what is one of the factors that if somebody else... Oh, I wouldn't do that. No. Who's coming left and right? Oh, that guy cut him off. They're really close to... Oh, side of the vehicle. Ooh, close calls. Left turner. Everyone's swerving. Everyone's evading. Visibility. Low visibility for the driver, which causes a hazard for you. Somehow he's okay. So, yeah, that was really dumb. So here's the thing. We're going to go ahead and start going. Hey, we're going to keep up with our buddy, but we're going to show him up. Okay, our buddy went. Now this other guy's going to go ahead and take off. Oh, I could beat him to the next light. But look at this. We have terrible space cushions off to the right. We can't see anything. Hazards everywhere. The vehicle that is turning left in front of us does not anticipate somebody going this fast in an area like this. So thankfully, us as the camera person decided we're just going to sit back. That's what I like to do at restaurants, put my back against the wall so I can look and observe because I just don't trust anybody. So here's the thing. Thank you, Jackson Williams, for the $1 donation. We have an intersection right here. Okay, we have a bunch of lights right here. We can't really tell if anybody's going to be turning left in front of us. So, intersections. We are supposed to be in orange stage, prepped and ready. They were zoned out. They weren't paying attention. They weren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. But they found the escape paths. Now, that should be a learned lesson for everybody here to not do that. That was really dumb. Dreamer. Okay, we're in a good staggered position. Red light. That person cuts out in front of us. Not a big deal. You were positioned for safety. And so when that person did that, let them be dumb. They did it again. They did another dumb thing. When one dumb person does one thing, expect another dumb thing. So let's take a look at this. This is a great position for safety, and this is what I want you guys to see. So when you're positioned for safety, what that means is that you're already ready. So right here, we're positioned, we're staggered. So if they swerved, we're not getting hit because our space cushion is good. We're not side by side. We're not in the blind spots. It gives us time to react. So this is a great space cushion. Absolutely love it. Moving on through here. So all of a sudden, Dum Dum decides to move over. Look we didn't have to do anything. We're still in a good spot. That's because we're positioned for safety. That's why we plan. That's why it's there. Position for safety. It's not just locate hazards and move out of the way. You have to actually set yourself up for success here. Okay? We have that ability too. It's not always about accident avoidance. It's about accident prevention too. Okay, being a smart rider means that we are seeking and recognizing and understanding these hazardous situations, not just having riding skills. So did a good job.